You guys doing it? It's Perkins. We here for another video. We here. So y'all gonna get a couple of videos in line, and it's only because of National Day of Love. So National Day of Love is, of course, Valentine's Day. So hopefully y'all ready for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, yes, it's so commercialized. I do agree with that point. Um, I'm also on the side of that if you have a boo boo, or if you have a wife, husband, whatever you want to call them, if you have a partner, if you have someone in your life that you love so dearly, including your mama, including your brother, your daddy, whoever, whatever it is, I personally believe that we should show love to them, not just one day out of the week, not just one time or 1 hour or 2 hours, however, whatever time you spend for going out to eat and stuff like that. But I do believe that we as individuals, we should show love to them 365 days out of the year. If it's a leap year, 366 days out of the year. That's what I truly believe. That's what my philosophy is. Sometimes it don't always happen like that, because sometimes you have your bad days where you're not so loving. Sometimes you have your bad days where you are just like, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. Today, I'm not in a loving mood today. I'm not in a loving mood right now, and that's fine. That's okay. But as long as you don't really hurt the person or hurt the people that surround you, with your bad days, your anger, your frustration, etc., right? And when it comes to Valentine's Day, of course, for some it's a little difficult. For some, it's a little hard. For some, it's messy. For some, it's you don't want to deal with it, right? So today we're going to talk about just going to talk about love. Then the next day we're going to talk about something else. The next day we're going to talk about something else. The next day we're going to talk about something else until we actually get to Valentine's Day. Until we actually get to our official day of love. Gotta go in the Barry White. Go in the Barry White voice. Love. What's going on, baby? All right, I'm just kidding about that one. But anyway, so Valentine's Day, right? Like I said, it could be messy. It could, for some, it could be the day that you don't want to think about, because of the fact is that some people have lost loved ones. Some people, though, especially for the ones who have lost loved ones, or a person that they held dear to them, or someone that they held closer to them, um they don't really care for Valentine's Day no more. They kind of turn cold, or they kind of turn rock solid in a way, and that's natural. It happens, right? Or if you had a messy divorce, you don't want to really think about love no more. Or if you had some sort of life event that altered your thinking about love, altered your your thoughts about love, right? And like I said, a lot of times you don't want to deal with love no more, just because of what you have encountered. And quite naturally, it's reasonable, right? It's reasonable to think that. So, for those who no longer have a loved one in their life, I want to tell you that there are other people that you can show that love to. That there are other people in your circle, or people that you meet in day to day, that you can actually show that love to. That you can actually pour out that love to. Uh, if you no longer have family around, if you no longer have other people around, I would tell you, go to a nearest child shelter, or whatever the case may be, and see if you can actually find a child, or go visit a children's hospital. I think you can visit a children's hospital, Maybe not now since COVID happened, right? So COVID happened and knocked out everything. But I don't know. So maybe go visit a hospital or go visit a child shelter, go visit a regular shelter with other human beings, and just see if you can connect with someone there, see if you can actually show love to someone there. And you're not really like falling in love because that's not what we're talking about. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the kind of love that's a like a filial type of love, a brotherly love, like a Philadelphia type of love. It's a brotherly love. It's not just that romantic type of thing where it's like, oh my god, you look so cute. No, whatever, but it's really just that brotherly love to that person that you really want to share that connection with, and if you know God, if you know or if you are saved, let me say it like that because everybody knows God, but if you are truly saved, I would tell you um, to go into a shelter or go into that type of environment or just walk around somewhere because I'm sure you're going to meet a homeless person somewhere around. And you know what? And just say, you know what? Hey, here's some chocolate. Here's a. Can I give you a Bible verse? And write down some Bible verses on some index cards. Index cards you can find cheap. You can find them for like a 99 cents or whatever the case may be. Write down the Bible verse about love, and then say, "Hey, listen, here's some chocolate. Here's a Bible verse. I want to encourage you on this. I want to show you God's love through this, and really just be that light to that other person. Be that light to whoever it is. And like I say, you can just go right down the street. You guarantee you're gonna find a homeless person. Guarantee you're gonna find someone who is just down on their luck, who just don't have anything, but yet when you start to get out from your own personal needs and find needs of other people, it's going to be different for you. You're going to see a big change within yourself, because I truly believe once you start helping other people, that's when life change happens in our lives. That's where real life change happens, day to day. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Hopefully, I do. Um, but I will say though, if you no longer have somebody in your life, I do show not sympathy but empathy towards that, and I am sympathetic to that, and I understand where you're coming from. I understand all of that. um but try to be the light for somebody else. I know it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be difficult just to get out from your own funk, just to get out from your own ways or your own era of ways, and think about other people. But that's what we need to do. We need to say, you know what, I'm no longer thinking about myself. I'm going to think about the interests of other people. And Valentine's Day, we're going to get into that on Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day isn't always about gifts. Like, you don't really always have to give someone a gift. Like, you can literally give someone a gift 365 days out of the year if you really wanted to, or twice a month, 3 times a month, 4 times a month. You could really give someone a gift that many times out of the month. But it's not all about the gift. It's really all about the love. It's all about love. It's all about showing your care to that person. It's all about showing your love to that person. That's what it's really all about. So that's why I say if you no longer have someone in your life, if you no longer are connected to people like that, find ways that you can get connected. And the fact of the matter is that if you no longer have a love in your life, never be alone. Never be like if you don't have people in your life, right? Close knit people. I'm not talking about people you work with. I'm not talking about people you see. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like your brothers, your sisters, mother, father, cousins, aunties, whatever. If you don't have those type of people in your life, I would say to to either find agencies to where you can be like a big brother, big sister mentor to, and really do that for other people because you never want to be alone. Being alone is one of the hardest things that you want to do. It's one of the saddest things that you can do for yourself. It's just to be alone. It's just to be out there by yourself. That's not what you want to do. That's not how you want to live your life, right? You always want to be connected with people. You always want to have that sort of connection with people, with humans. I truly believe that God destined for us, God destined our lives for other people, not just for us. I truly believe that we are relational human beings. In the Bible, in Genesis, God created Eve for Adam, right? And Adam for Eve. And it was really not to say that, oh, wow, hey, you need to be married because you're a man, or no, that's not the case. It was really like, hey, so obviously you can't talk to a giraffe. Obviously, you can't talk to a horse. Obviously, you can't talk to these animals and expect them to respond. So I'm going to make a human that you can talk to, a human that you can communicate with. And I truly believe that there are people out there that we can communicate with, that we can coexist. I think that's the right word. That we can coexist together and come on to like mindedness and continue to walk with people, continue just to um, continue just to talk, cry out to people, get into their lives, us get into their lives, vice versa, everything. I truly believe that that's what we were made for. I don't think that we were made to be alone. I don't think we were made just to be a pimple on the forehead. I just don't. I personally don't think so. Then this is me personally. Like I said, I personally don't think so. This is me personally speaking to y'all about that because like I said, I really don't see that happening. I don't see God actually doing that. And saying, you know what, you're meant to be alone, so you're going to stay forever alone. I don't think so. But I will say though, like I said before, I will say to get people in your life that will connect with you, that will carry your burdens. Okay, no, not carry, but help you. There we go. Help you carry your burdens. Because yes, it will be tough. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be difficult. But when you have people that you can when you have people that can walk alongside of you, it's going to be much easier. It is. It's going to be much easier. Trust me on that. So if you no longer have someone in your life, um, find ways that you can get people into your life, even if it's at work. I'm not talking about you finding it out. Oh my God, that coworker is so cute. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about really getting into your life. Like saying, listen, man, I just need a friend. I just need a friend. Like, can we go have a cup of coffee? Can we go get something to eat? Can we go get a biscuit or something? Like, that's really what I'm talking about. So, listen, y'all, it's Perkins Talks. You already know what it is. You already know what we do. You already know what we do on this side of the world. Come on, y'all. Perkins Talks. Tune in. Get some popcorn. Get whatever. Got sweatshirts available. Got t-shirts available. About to put another order for some more sweatshirts, more t-shirts. Cause that's how we gonna roll around here, y'all. Perkins Talks. I'll definitely be seeing y'all next time. Definitely be talking to y'all next time. Tune in, y'all. Days of love.